I'm Abiola Jackson. This is the Entertainment News and Celebrity Gossip TV. This is for Monday, March the 17th. In Entertainment News today, Dr. Umar Johnson slams the other baby mother, keeping his child from him despite paying child support. So Umar Johnson with the second baby mama attacking him and going after him. Now this is courtesy of hotnewhiphop.com. Shout out to them for this news story. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Dr. Umar Johnson is once again at the center of family drama, this time clashing with his second child's mother, known as Miss Vegan. During a live stream, Johnson accused her of blocking his access to their children, despite his child support payments and ongoing legal battles. His frustration boiled over as he issued an ultimatum. Baby mama number 2, Miss Vegan, you have 2 weeks to produce my child, who you've been keeping from me for a while now, since I've been paying child support, just like baby mama number 1. It's deja vu, he declared. This dispute follows a public feud with his alleged daughter, Anisha, who has repeatedly accused him of being an absentee father. In a recent live stream, she escalated her claims, alleging he physically abused her mother. He put his blank hands on her. What the blank is wrong with him? He should be in blank jail, she said. Like really, he should be in jail. Johnson responded by challenging his followers to pick a side. Instead, he would only speak to Anisha if her mother, whom he mockingly calls Mama Smurf, was present. He dismissed Anisha's allegations, suggesting she was chasing clout by using his name for attention. Trying to build your streamer struggles off my back, coming out of nowhere, acting like you've been looking for me, he wrote on his Instagram. Get Mama Smurf. I will have my white man paperwork. Where can we do this? Sit down. Been paying child support since you came out of the womb. Deadbeat who? So this is Dr. Umar Johnson. So this is Dr. Umar slamming the second baby mama for keeping the child from him despite him paying child support payments. So what I'm going to do now here is I'm going to play the audio. I can't show the video, but I'm going to play the audio video for this. This is the audio, but I can't show the video. So I'll play the audio for this. Just bear with me for one moment. But I will play the audio. So you guys can hear. But like I said, I can't show the video for this. So I'm going to play the audio so you guys can hear. Hope you guys can hear it.
Pull-up season. So let me say this about the baby mama drama.
Here you go.
There is a silver lining in this Mama Smurf, Baby Smurf scandal. There's a little piece of silver lining in this Mama Smurf, Baby Smurf scandal. And the little piece of silver lining, Amsterdam Africans send the invites. And that little piece of silver lining in the Mama Smurf, Baby Smurf dishonesty tour, dishonesty and revenge tour, the Mama Smurf, Baby Smurf dishonesty and revenge tour, the only silver lining about it is y'all making me go after my baby girl 50 times harder. Y'all make.
All right, so I'll continue playing the audio. Just hold on.
Me go after my baby girl 50 times harder. So I done already sent the message to baby mama number 2, Miss Vegan. Baby mama number 2, Miss Vegan. Baby mama number 2, Miss Vegan. You have 2 weeks to produce my child.
Umar ain't playing.
You've been keeping from me while I've been paying child support. Just like baby mom number 1, it's deja vu.
Mm-hmm.
It's deja vu. Collecting my child support, denying me my child. Collecting my child support, denying me my child. Collecting my child support, denying me my child. So baby mama number 2, we talking to Miss Vegan right now. We ain't talking about Mama Smurf. She old news. She old crusty news. We talking about Mrs. Vegan, right? We ain't talk about Mama Smurf. That's old crusty news. We talk.
Well, he's paying the child support, and he still can't see his
About
still can't see the child.
Baby mama number 2. You have until the eclipse of March 29th.
The eclipse.
You have until my Florida A&M University Black Psychology Conference return to produce my baby. If I do not meet and see my child by Saturday, March 29th, Mrs. Vegan, I will be going live, and I'm going to tell the whole world information you don't want them to know. And Mrs. Vegan, I don't want to put your business in the streets. You are the mother of my beautiful African princess. You are the mother of my beautiful African princess. And I respect you, Miss Vegan. I respect you. But you are not going to deny me my child anymore. We have a child support hearing coming up because you want more money. We have a child support hearing coming up because you want more money.
Yep. He continues. Here we go. He's going to continue.
We have a child support hearing coming up because you want more money. No problem. No problem. I will be at the child support hearing. But we're not talking about child support right now. We're talking about a relationship between the prince and the princess. We're talking about a relationship between Queen Kong and King Kong. I better see my baby in the next 2 weeks. You better text me, date, time, place. And once I see my child, you and I will schedule uninterrupted visits. Not in your house. We're not doing grandmama couch no more. I'm taking my daughter out with me, and she's going to spend quality time with me. She's going to go on the road with me. She's going to Africa with me. She's going to London with me. She's going to Jamaica with me. We're going to create a custody agreement outside of the white man. Oh, yes. Black self-determination. We're going to get...
You hear that, yeah? Umar's firing back.
The Garveyism starting today. We're going to get back to Garveyism starting today. And all I'm going to say, you got 2 weeks where I'm going to go live and I'm going to tell some things that I know you don't want me to tell. Put me in touch with my daughter. Let's stop the nonsense. Since you had time to reach out to Mama Smurf and Baby Smurf, since you have time to go find Mama Smurf and Baby Smurf, Baby Smurf said that you said, Baby Smurf said that Miss Vegan found her mother to ask her if we were still in a relationship. Miss Vegan, is that true? Mrs. Vegan, according to my eldest child, Mrs. Vegan, according to my eldest child, you reached out to Mama Smurf to find out if I was still dating Mama Smurf. Listen. I didn't want to marry Mama Smurf.
You hear that? Put Miss Vegan on blast.
When she had my child, I didn't want to marry Mama Smurf after she had my child, and I damn sure don't want Mama Smurf now. So you don't need to be asking Mama Smurf if we in a relationship. Absolutely not. Any woman that will deny a man his child has no right to be a wife to anyone.
I agree. I agree with that, yes.
Any woman who denies a man a right to see his child has no business being anybody's wife.
I agree with that.
It's time to unite.
I agree with that. Especially if he's paying his child support. He's making his child support payments on time. I agree with that. Yes, I agree. I have no disagreement with that. What Dr. Umar said. I have none whatsoever. To the story. So that's the audio for Dr. Umar. He's firing back at his second baby mama, Miss Vegan. So that's the audio. I couldn't play the video, like I said, for obvious reasons, but I can give you the audio. So it continues here. It says, though he didn't deny his connection with Anissa outright, he maintained that any further discussion involving her mother. He also referred to his Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy, linking the controversy to his ongoing work. She, Anissa, needs to keep the same energy and bring her mother to the table, he wrote in a post featuring the school. I am sure the truth will be revealed if all three of us are present together. I absolutely have nothing to hide. I still have all my family court paperwork in case any lies are told. Anisha also elaborated on her mother's alleged relationship with Johnson, claiming they met in college and dated for 5 years before parting ways. Her accusations, paired with Johnson's combative responses, have fueled an intense online spectacle. Meanwhile, Johnson used his platform to frame the controversy as a test of loyalty. Says, "Don't let the evil take us. If you with me, you with me. If you ain't, you ain't. I'm not begging nobody." The only thing good coming out of this unfortunate situation is everybody's got to pick a side. Pick a side and stay on it. Please stay on your side. No more frenemies. As the feud escalates, Johnson's reputation remains in flux, caught between his public persona as a Pan-African scholar and the personal allegations that continue to surface. And that's it. My thoughts are, boy, his second baby mama's coming out. Whew, whew. Oh man, I tell you. It goes back to the last video I did about Dr. Umar's situation with his daughter calling him out. It's like, even though Umar's paying he's making his child support payments, even though he's making his child support payments on time, and Ms. Vegan's denying him access for him to see a second child. To me, it all comes down to Dr. Umar. He has a right to see the children. I agree with that. If you're making your child payments, you're paying on time, I agree that you have every right to see you have every right to see your child. You have every right to see your child. So I agree. You have every right to see your child. So Miss Vegan is making him out to be like a deadbeat dad. But Umar said, according to the article and according to the audio, he's making his payments. He's making his payments, and he shouldn't be denied in seeing his child. But the thing is, in my opinion, I believe Miss Vegan's doing this because Umar, this is my opinion now. This is my opinion. Umar, he's not spending enough time with the child. He's not spending enough time with the child, in my opinion. That's why she's doing what she's doing. The father's not there. The father's not there enough. That's why I believe she did what she's doing, blocking him and preventing him from seeing his own child. Because he's not. To me, I believe that's what it is. He ain't spending enough time. He ain't spending enough quality time with the child. That's why she's been denying and blocking him. So I mean, hey, Umar gave her the ultimatum. You either let me see my child, I'm giving you until Eclipse Day or whatever day, or I'm gonna expose you to the world. Wow, yeah. Yeah. Man. But my thing is, despite all that, I know Umar's in the right. He's in the right here to see his child. He's paying the child support. He's in the right. But I said this in the last video when I did one with Dr. Umar, with his daughter calling him out. Spend more time with your kids. This is what I was saying. Spend more time with your children. Spend more time with the kids. I think that's the key. I believe if he spent a little bit more time with the kids, I don't believe she would air him out like that. And obviously she wants more in child support. So spend more time with the kids. Give the woman give her extra money for the child support, so that way she's not going to embarrass you and call you out on social media. See, this is the second time Umar's been called out on social media. The first time was his daughter, his biological daughter. That was a video I did a few days ago or a week ago or so. And now he's called out here by his second baby mama, Miss Vegan. So this is the bottom line. Spend more time with the child. Have an impact and be in the child's life more. And I believe, in my opinion, I believe he's not spending enough time with the kid. I believe that. He's too busy touring. He's touring all over the country. Now he says if I get rights to the kid, I'm taking the kid all over the world. I'm taking him to Jamaica. I'm taking him to Europe. All those countries, all those places he said. Africa. He said I'm gonna take the kid to Africa. But he should have been doing that before. Before he should have been doing all that. All that he should have been doing before. Like all those tours Dr. Umar had last year. He could have took his child with him all. He could have done that last year. Before it got to where it got. Before it got to the point where it got. He should have been doing all that already. See now she's denying him. Now she's denying him access to see his children. Look. See, and if he had spent more time with the child, spent more time. I know he's touring, but he still gotta make time to see the child. He still gotta make time to see the child. You still gotta make that time. If you spend more time with the child, give her extra money, he wouldn't be called out on social media. And then at the same time, he can take that child across the country, Africa, Jamaica, all the places that he mentioned. But you see, he did it backwards. Touring around the country, not spending enough time with the child. Even though you say he's paying the child support payments, you still got to spend more. For me, some women, it's not enough for some women. It's not enough. Giving her money for the child support payments is not enough. You still have to be in that child's life. And I believe that's the reason why she feels, Miss Vegan feels, that you ain't spending enough time with the child. You're hardly around. You're touring across the country. And she feels a certain way, and she's to get even with Dr. Umar, she's preventing him from seeing his own child, which I still feel it's wrong. She shouldn't do that. I mean, as long as he's making the monthly payments towards the child, he should be able to see his child. I mean, I think that's I agree with Umar there, but he has to spend more time with the child. This is the bottom line. This is the bottom line. You gotta spend more time with the child. You can't you can't, because like I said, for some women it's not enough for you to give child support and then go about your merry way and go about your life touring the country and doing other things that you do. It's not enough for some women. Some women, they want more. They want you to spend more time with the child. They want more child support payments. See, if he was doing that from the beginning, she wouldn't call him out on social media. She wouldn't call him out. See with the biological daughter, call him out. See, and it all comes down to spending more time with the child. This is what both situations where Umar was called out by the biological daughter, his second baby mama, because he ain't spending time with the child. He ain't spending time with the kids. He's neglecting them. In my opinion, this is my opinion from what I'm reading. He's not spending enough time. Touring too much touring across the country. He's touring across the country. Now you say you want to bring the daughters, and now you want to bring the daughter, the child, wherever he goes. He should have done that. You should have done that before. Should have done that before. Should have done that before. For you see now, now Miss Vegan call him up. So now you know. Okay, I want to get my child. I want to see my child. Let's have a face-to-face talk. Now I'm gonna take her all across the country. That's what you should have done before she called him out. See? Oh man, see, that's what I'm saying. You gotta spend more time with the kids, or like Umar said, take him around, take him around the country. That's it. That's what I mean. This is the bottom line, man. This is the bottom line. But like I said, he still has a right to see the child. He has a right. I agree with him. I agree with him there. He's got a right. Because remember, he's making the monthly payments towards the child. He's got a right. In my opinion, he's got a right to see the child. But again, you got to spend more time with that child. Because this is the second time now he's been called out on social media. Second time. It's not. It's not really it's not a good look for Umar. Right? I mentioned that in my last video. This is not a good look. I said that in my last video. It's not a good look for him at all, man. Like I said, his followers are gonna look at him at a certain way. His Pan-Africanist followers are gonna look at him at a certain way. I'm telling you. You're gonna look at him sideways. I'm telling you. If they haven't already, they're probably gonna look at him sideways right now. If they haven't already from the first video. when his biological daughter called him out. Man, this is not good. This is not good. It's a bad look. It's a bad look. Bad look. It's not a good look at all. It's not a good look at all. Not a good look at all. That's all I gotta say about this. I have nothing else to say about this. Umar gotta he gotta be in the daughters' lives more. Spend more time with the daughters. That's all I gotta say about this. The the child support payments is not enough. Not enough. Spend more time with the daughter. Be in her presence more. Be in her presence more. Be in the child's presence more. Because, like I said, for a baby mama getting monthly payments is not enough, and the father's not there is not enough for them. For them, it's not enough. They need the father's presence there. They need the father's presence there. Very, 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 very important. So I'm hoping going forward, Umar can be involved and spend more time in his child's life. Spend more time with the daughters or the child's life. Spend more time. And like I said, if you gotta take her around the country, take her around the country. Yeah, that's good. Take her around the country. Take her around the country. If you got to do that, take her around the country. Why not? That's what you call spending more time with your child and your daughter. That's what you call spending more time. There you go. So do that. Do that. That's it. Do that. But that's all I've got to say. I've exhausted everything I've had to say about this. Just give me your thoughts and opinions on this. About this, his second baby mama, Miss Vegan, calling him out. Obviously, she wanted more money for the. She wanted more money. Umar didn't mind giving out the money. Wanted more money. Obviously, more attention. She can get enough more money, more attention for the daughter. More attention for the daughter. So, what do you think about it? Do you think Umar's in the right? Do you think he's in the wrong? Or do you think Miss Vegan's in the right? Or is she in the wrong? Let me know in the comment section. Hit the like and subscribe button for more entertainment news or Celebrity Gossip TV. Until next time, take care. Peace.